Who is Lord Balaram? Why was he entered into the womb of Devaki when he had to be transferred into the womb of Rohini? This video will answer all these questions. Hare Krishna, happy Balaram Purnima or a happy Balaram Jayanti to all of you. I am Kavya Budhiraja and I welcome you to Being Krishna Conscious. So last night I was reading the Krishna book authored by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, and I was trying to read the glorious position of Lord Sri Balaram, and I thought of sharing this with you also. So first of all, let us discuss who is Lord Balaram. We all know that Lord Balaram is the elder brother of Lord Sri Krishna. In the spiritual world, he is the Anantashesh, upon whom the entire universe is resting, and even upon whom Lord Sri Krishna in the form of Vishnu is also resting. That is the position of Lord Sri Balaram. What is the difference between Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram? This question was asked to Srila Prabhupada once. Prabhupada said that there is no difference between Lord Krishna and Balaram. They are the same. Lord Krishna is God, Balaram is God. Lord Krishna has opulences, Balaram has opulences. Lord Krishna has 64 qualities, Balaram has 64 transcendental qualities. But there is one difference. What is that one difference? That the color of Lord Sri Krishna is that of a rain-filled monsoon cloud, versus the color of Sri Balaram, whose color is that of a spring cloud. So the only difference is the color. Rest, everything is same. And there is one more fundamental difference. That is the mood. Yes, although they both are gods, they have same and equal qualities, but the mood of Lord Sri Krishna and Lord Balaram is different. The mood of Lord Sri Krishna is that of an enjoyer, of a proprietor, of the controller. But Balaram is in the mood of a servant. The mood of Lord Sri Krishna is to accept service. However, mood of Lord Balaram is to give service. So these are the only differences between the two. Now the next question is, why did Lord Balaram come into the womb of Devaki when he had to be transferred into the womb of Rohini? This question is relevant because this was asked by King Parikshit to Shukadev Goswami, who is the deliverer of Srimad Bhagavatam. Now let me read a small section from chapter number 2, Prayers by the Demigods for Lord Krishna. It is from the Krishna book. Lord Krishna declared to Yogamaya, "My plenary expansion Anantashesh is within the womb of Devaki. On account of being forcibly attracted to the womb of Devaki, he will be known as Sankarshana and will be the source of all spiritual power or bala, by which one can attain the highest bliss of life, which is called Ramana. Therefore, the plenary portion Ananta will be known after his appearance either as Sankarshana or as Balaram." The next paragraph states, in the Upanishads it is stated, "Nayam Atma Balahinena Labhyah." The purport is that one cannot attain the supreme platform of self-realization without being sufficiently favored by Lord Balaram. Bala does not mean physical strength. No one can attain spiritual perfection by physical strength. One must have the spiritual strength which is infused by Balaram or Sankarshan. Ananta or Shesha is the source of the power which sustains all the planets in their different positions. Materially, this sustaining power is known as the law of gravitation, but actually it is a display of the potency of Sankarshan. Balaram or Sankarshan is the source of spiritual power or the original spiritual master. So we can see that the Guru Tattva is actually starting from Lord Balaram. Balaram is the Adi Guru. Without getting favored by Lord Balaram, no one can attain Lord Sri Krishna, because we know that the path to reach Lord Krishna is through his bona fide devotees. And who can be a greater devotee than Lord Balaram, who is the first expansion of Narayan or Krishna. So that is how we see that there is no difference between Krishna and Balaram. But if we talk about who is more merciful, then of course Lord Balaram is more merciful because he is the Adi Guru. He is the representative of Lord Sri Krishna. Now the question is, why Lord Balaram came into the womb of Devaki when he had to be transferred into the womb of Rohini? तो भगवान के पार्षद भगवान से पहले अवतरित होते हैं. The associates of the Lord come before the Lord comes. So why did Balaram come first? He came to purify the place and to see if all proper arrangements have been done for the descent of Lord Sri Krishna. Just like we see that first of all Srila Prabhupada went to the west. He purified the place and only after that Lord Sri Jagannath descended in New Francisco for the first time in the Maha Jagannath Rath Yatra. Now let us discuss what is the position of Lord Balaram in the Krishna Katha or in the Krishna Leela. Now there are 5 primary rasas in the spiritual world, starting with Shantaras, Dasyaras, Sakhyaras, Vatsalyaras and Madhuraras. And it is very interesting to know that Lord Sri Balaram serves Lord Sri Krishna in all these 5 rasas. Interesting, right? Let us discuss how. So the first ras, which is Shantaras, now this is basically the state of neutrality in which you're not doing anything active, but then you're also serving Krishna by, being in one state. For example, grass in Golok Vrindavan, that is in Shantaras. How does Lord Balaram serve Krishna in Shantaras? He expands himself as the shoes of Sri Krishna, so that Krishna doesn't get hurt while walking on Govardhan. He expands himself as the stick or the plow of Lord Sri Krishna. And it is also very interesting to know that Lord Balaram expands himself as Sri Dham. Yes, the Vrindavan, the Mayapur Dham that we walk on is actually Lord Balaram that we are stepping on. So Lord Sri Balaram expands himself as Sri Dham. The Kshetra or the area, that is also Balaram. That is why saints and rishis never wear slippers in Sridham Vrindavan. So it is Lord Sri Balaram who expands himself as Sridham. He serves Krishna like that. Second rasa is Dasyaras, in which one is in the position to serve the other person. Lord Sri Balaram used to serve Krishna like anything. Krishna is the life, he is the pranadhan of Sri Balaram. Balaram used to never miss an opportunity of serving Lord Sri Krishna. Even during when they used to go for Govardhan or for grazing the calves and cows, Lord Balaram used to massage Krishna's lotus feet so that he doesn't get tired. So that is how Lord Balaram used to have dasya exchanges with Lord Sri Krishna. Third rasa is Sakhyaras. Now Krishna and Balaram used to have a lot of Sakhya exchanges. They used to play games together, they used to wrestle together, and whenever they used to wrestle, always Lord Balaram used to win. And then Krishna would be losing and then he had to pick up Lord Balaram on his back and then give him a ride. So there are very beautiful pictures even in the Krishna book. I would like to show you a few of them. Now here are Lord Krishna and Balaram who are playing. And we can see how lovingly and in Sakhyaras they both are exchanging. And the other picture is this one. So Lord Balaram used to help Krishna in all manners, even in stealing the makhan that the elderly gopis used to hide. So we can see how loving exchanges even in Sakhyaras used to take place with Lord Sri Krishna and Lord Balaram. The fourth ras is Vatsalya ras, motherly love or parental love. Lord Balaram used to love and take care of Sri Krishna like a mother and like a father. So the parental love was already there in Lord Balaram. He used to take care of Krishna that he doesn't get hurt. He used to chastise Krishna like anything whenever he used to eat mud. And he used to make, a lot of scoldings to Lord Sri Krishna whenever he was wrong. He used to guide him like a true father and a true mother. So we can see that Lord Balaram also took the position of the parents of Lord Sri Krishna. And the fifth ras is Madhurya ras, the feeling of conjugal love which was there in the hearts of the gopis and Lord Sri Krishna. Now, even in the Leelas with the gopis, Lord Balaram used to serve Sri Krishna as Anang Manjari Gopi. Lord Balaram never missed an opportunity of serving Krishna in any of these five rasas. So we can see the topmost position of Lord Sri Balaram, how a devotee is always eager to serve and to love Lord Sri Krishna. Lord Balaram is the perfect example of that. So on this auspicious day of Balaram Purnima, of Balaram Jayanti, let us all pray to Lord Balaram that may he give us the strength, that spiritual strength, because we just read in the Krishna book that we cannot attain Krishna with our physical strength. We need to have spiritual strength for that. And who can give us spiritual strength? It can only be given by Sri Guru. So only when you get the mercy of Sri Guru, you get the mercy of Lord Sri Krishna. So let us all pray to Lord Sri Balaram that may he give us spiritual strength on this very merciful day of his appearance. We may never deviate from this Krishna consciousness. Let us not forget our roots. Let us not forget who Krishna is, Krishnastu Bhagwan Swayam, and let us not forget the glorious position of Lord Sri Balaram.